Alright then. You're working. Let's see. Yeah, YouTube works. Yeah. YouTube works. So let's focus on these. Once again, there should be resources. I want king penguins. You are acceptable. Do we have any? That's a solid one. Oh, that's a really good one. Size. The thing is that I probably should prefer longevity instead of fertility. For example, this one is okay. So we got a few. Okay, let's get her too. Okay, this red panda didn't work. Didn't sell. So trade. And can I trade her for 150? Trade. She's too young. Okay. Trade for 100. Trade for... You're a good one. But he's infertile because I keep him on... Because I keep him on... pills. And this Fennec Fox should also be rehome. So we have these penguins. Need to be sent to the zoo. It's like if I take a look at these red pandas, right? Or location. I can set the location that... Turn off every one of those. Okay, so if I do this, it's fine. When shouldn't be infertile, but like this one is really good compared to the rest. I think XU should stay right here. Wait, what? Those are not... So let's click on all of these. What's wrong? I need to move all of these out of here. Where are my pandas? Cancel trade. Cancel trade. Cancel trade. Do you want to tell me that I just sold my best panda? What the heck happened here? Okay, the thing is that I just sold my best panda, so I need to move her here. Where are my pandas? Did I move pandas here? No. Habitat, red panda. Trade center, habitat, red panda. Really? Show me. Didn't I just say to move everyone? Habitat red pandas. There are no red pandas according to the system here in this habitat. Let's see. Yeah, we have these two. Move them here just to be sure. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong here. Terribly wrong with the game. Good, we have new penguins that can... Shoe has matured. So if I take shoe... Red panda, red panda, red panda, shoe. We should be able to release her to the wild. 108. Wait. Oh, 68% of the goal complete, and I'm somewhere down here. Yeah, I'll probably have to pause this. So if I take a look at animals and I need peafowls. How about the maturity? No, they're inbound. Wow, this one is 974? How come you are 974? My best one is 787. I love how they go through the habitat to throw them here. Alright then, so if we have all these 974s... I should probably decide which one of them... Like this one. Okay, this one will stay because it's 996. This one will stay because it's 996. And we have these two... This 974. And we have this 974. So these are gonna stay. I'm gonna add them to the mix. Oh my god, this is a really good one. She's also 974. Some of them are already infertile though. It's okay. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's keep them like that. Maybe they'll start breeding differently. I'm just probably gonna start with 3 couples again. I have donation boxes in here. I think I don't. I think that is one of the problems. Now, does everything work? Isn't good. I'm a bit fidgety today. Where do people actually stand? Okay, gotta keep it like that. Cleanliness. Okay, cleanliness is the problem of this one, this single habitat. Iguanas. Standard. Lesser Antillean iguana. Okay, gotta get rid of this one. Oh, infertile. Sure. Sorry, just a moment. I have to go and take a picture of something for my wife. Sorry to leave like that. She's gonna be cooking something for tomorrow for the family lunch, and she needed some speck, so got that. Hopefully it's enough for her. Also, I realized that like that fairly small piece of speck, actually speck, whatever you want to call it, is actually like, how much is that? 700 calories or something like, sorry, not 700, 1700 calories or something like that. It's actually fairly insane. Alright, we have a few once again in Trade Center. And we have a few extra peafowls that matured right now. So the problem is, if you take a look at this, right, there's too many of these. So I have to check, for example, this one. She is great. Niharika. Niharika is really solid. The problem is that she has 19 siblings. And mate is Pratishu. So if I go to P, Praitush. Right. So let's take a look. Praitush, offspring Niharika. And they are in no way related. That's good. That's actually great. So Niharika and Praitush. Ooh. My phone just didn't refuse to weird. Niharika and Praitush. So Niharika is good. Where's the second mature one? Praitush. He's really solid. Now the thing is that I really want to keep these as well. So I'll probably keep Niharika in. Check the rest. No. I kind of like her. Oh, the problem is this one, right? So this Niharika, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Arav, gonna get rid of him. Wow, you're good. I'm gonna keep Praitush. And probably should like move all of these into the center. And Rudranev as well. So send to the trade center. Move to the trade center. And once they are in there, I'll have to take a look at a few of them, like a few more of those. Because those peafowls are breeding like crazy. I should also remove and keep only the habitat ones, so that I can see that, for example, yeah, Texas can be moved. Mishka can be moved. Sent to the trade center, quite possibly. Okay, now I can start selling these. So for example, you know, trade, let's keep it on 20. Let's give a bunch of these. Release to the wild. Oh. Release to the wild doesn't really work as much as I thought it would. Immunity 0. Release to the wild. What else do we have? Like, I could theoretically click on all of these and just release them to the wild and be happy with it. Yeah, can do that. So how's our pandas? Red panda. Yeah, we have one and we have Wen. Wen should be again released to the wild, I guess. Yes. 95. I need to earn a little more. Trade it out of the zoo, trade it out of the zoo. Good, good, good. What about our lynxes? What's the alert? Is it that one of them is expecting an offspring? Because we have only 2 adults here. That's good. Like, the important thing is to have 2 adults. Kolya is, for example, elderly. So I should actually move Kolya out of here and keep only Slavic in. So, you know, let's move Kolya from. And let's see, Bogdana and... Can you see those stats of animals or not? Thought that you should be able to do that. Bogdana, Tamara, let's take a look at the animal management. So location, we want only habitats. Links. And habitat 2. In habitat 2, Bogdana is really good. Alyosha is getting old, that's a problem. But Tamara is gonna be the next one. And I have to check if Tamara and Slavic are somehow... Yeah, it's a sibling. So I have to move these around. So let's take a look at, once again, links. I like these. I like Tamara. I like Slavic. By the way, why are these so much better? I don't know. But Tamara and Slavic. I should put Slavic to probably move him to here. No, let's wait. Where do we have an elderly male? Roman. Roman is kind of young. Andrei is 9. I think that the elderly one is here, isn't he? That it's Alyosha. Alyosha is like 14, yeah. So let's take a look at this. Links. Eurasian lynx, and I should probably be changing Slavic and moving him to the first one. And hope that it works. What male should I have in here, though? Lynx. If I take a look at I want males only. Slavic is an Alyosha. I could try to have Bogdan. And where is Bogdan? Bogdan is in this one. Is Bogdan somehow related to the main matriarch here? Let's take a look. To Bogdana. Most likely. Most likely. Children. Siblings. No! Bogdan is in no way related to Bogdana. We can keep them in. Wait. 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 Thanks. Did I? Yeah. And he is in 1. Okay, that should help. I'm always gonna have to take at the new ones. You know, check if it's possible to breed them or not. Because I think I have something nice going on here. Are not that happy. They're thirsty and hungry. Are they hangry already? Right then. That means that I should probably move this, composite, move this here, and quite possibly I should build some facilities. So, guest facilities, food stall, actually put in like a Missy Good. And next to it there should be a drink, which is gonna be a pip shot. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure what the heck it is. Let's just increase the price a little bit and get it all over the park. Same applies in here. Yeah, that already works. If I take a look at the blueprints, I should be able to build a vending machine shell. Somewhere around here. Like that. It doesn't really block the otters, which is good. It doesn't actually go into the wall, which is also good. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna keep these tall ones like that. Have to check if... Okay, yeah. Now there was one thing I wanted to do with these parks. This, I wanted to change it to brick. I just think that it looks better overall. And I'm trying to keep this rule that the short ones are brick. The long ones are like this. I'm probably gonna make it different here on the inside. But this should stay the same. Because there, you know, people don't really see it here, so it's something under the path. Could help a little bit. This overcrowding is quite an issue. I'm probably gonna do a second cord here, so. Facilities, once again, drinks. Probably Gulpy I'm not... I could build like an European restaurant here somewhere. Probably could build it right here. Next to the penguins. So that everyone can watch that. There could be a court here. You know, artworks next to the penguins. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's gonna mean that this is gonna have to align to grid. Is that align to grid? Oh, you can't align to grid. Fine. One. And just make it straight. And now let's try and align this to grid. Oh, I can't. D-side grid. Make it a little bit further. And now let's align it to D-side grid. And I make it like super long. Should fit right here. I like that. And there's gonna be a court here. So, facilities, European restaurant. Let's take the big one. Food stalls, it's the same thing, isn't it? The restaurant. Merchandise. What is it? North African. Come on. Is it just a shell? Oh, it is just a European shell. Okay, we're gonna have like a European part here next to the penguins. I should probably click on this, edit group, and actually go for construction facilities and try to build these shells in a group. But you can't. You can at least do this. You can at least try and put them like on the same distance. If you're not a moron like I am. It's probably like this. Now there should be path. Let's take just a small one, align to grid, and line it to this one. So just like this. Have the center, and decide grid, and connect them. Kinda like it. Now I could try and do the multi-select thing. Could copy these. Oh, you can copy those. Alright then. Facilities, European shell. Should try and keep it on the same distance. Somewhere, you know, half, around the half. So why do I have a European part here? Simple reason, I don't know. I don't know. I just decided to build a European restaurant, which kind of fits. And Antarctic was majorly discovered by Europeans. Alright then, we have Caesarine. Caesarine, where is it? Where is... Oh, it's about to mature. Okay. Not mature yet. Now let's build in a bunch of facilities. So burgers. There can be a cosmic cow here. Oh, okay. So I have to probably edit the group. Facilities, cosmic cow. Oh, really? You can do this. You have to first build these and then put the shells around them, or what? If I move it, and I build a freaking facility right here. I want the cosmic cow. And now I move this. By the way. Okay. Alright then. Kinda works. Not 100%, but kinda works. Alright, we have one. Move it back. And let's build another one. For example, Bernie's Bakies. Should be like this. Should move it a little bit to the side though. A little bit. Yes. People are unhappy with... Oh. People are unhappy with the services. We need to build a few additional services. So, facilities. Kinda want one more something. Pizza pan. And that's a little bit off, just a little bit. I have to do that. Good. This should be, if I take a look at facilities, probably not drinks. There should be some merchandise. I don't want balloons anymore. Hats. Let's do the hats thing. Alright. On the other side, no more balloons, but just a memento. Could work. Once again, the thing here is that if I click here, I have to move this. Come on. And there should be... Probably this is just a memento. And a little bit more to the side so that it's actually symmetrical. Alright, did we hide any... No, they're green. Good. I'll probably have to change the color of the roofs. If you take a look at this. You can change those. It's gonna be annoying, but it's probably gonna be divided into food, services, and drinks. Move it to the side. You know what? Let's move all three to the side. Well, no, it's actually kind of hard then to put in the facilities that I want to. There should be some drinks here. Therefore, Cosmic Cow milkshakes. Those milkshakes are always popular. Milk seem always to be good thing. Order in these parks. The next one is facilities, and I think that I want Galpy soda. Give them soda. Move it here, and somewhere to the center, and that, good. And we have the last one, which should be quite possibly Pipshot Water. Pipshot is a bad name, but who am I to tell the company how they should be? Okay, good. Now, in terms of prices, I should increase this by 50 cents. Well, let's be a little bit greedy and set it all over the park. This is synchronized already. This is not. So let's give them 550 for drink. Wow, this zoo is so expensive. This is such an opposite of what I already. Like expensive. Now this should be like 75, 35, and okay, I'm gonna keep the tea. In here we don't have it. Okay, Spiderhead, 13, 13, 13, 13. Pizza. You know what? Let's make it 8. 850. 850. 9. Condiments. Extra cheese. I'm okay with this. Probably not gonna give them onions. I hate onions. I don't want anchovies, but extra cheese, peppers, and chili. I don't think that anchovies goes well with Hawaii pizza, but peppers do, extra cheese and chili sauce as well. Happy with this. 9 for cupcakes. And let's give them a lot of sprinkles. Oh, in here I should probably change this so that the condiments, there's actually like a some sauce, some peppers. I know that they're, you know, if you give them more, they're just gonna love it. Alright then. 8, 5. 8, 5. 8, 5. 8, 5. And like that. Now, condiments. Green goo mint. Mint goes well with chocolate sauce. Let's give it some. Comet tail bubblegum. That's definitely sprinkles. Lots. No, some. Sourflower strawberry. You know, strawberry sauce. Some. And vanilla. That's gonna be fudge pieces. Vanilla with fudge. Sure. Some. Synchronize it all over the park. Great. So they look fine. Let's now take a look at these. So if I need to change this, should be able to click on all the pieces that can be colored and change this to quite possibly drink. What is the general color people could associate with drink? Like yellow like this. Wow, that looks bad. That looks so bad. But this? No. I changed it. Okay, it looks a bit weird, but fine. So, let's change these two, and there is gonna be some at the back. This should be once again this yellow color. And And let's take a look at these green ones. That's the last one. I'm probably gonna keep food green. So I'm gonna change this one now. Because this is supposed to be souvenir shop. Hello, toss my salad around. How are you doing today? Oh, that's a bad... Should be like a lighter one. So yeah, so let's keep it with this blue. And let's change the color here as well. It's gonna... I hope that it's not gonna look completely idiotic, but... Yeah, I'm fairly fine. Today is just a short stream. I usually try to stream about 4 to 5 hours, but I only have a time for about 2 or 3 today, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's what it is. But overall, it's not bad. Okay, like it. That looks fine. Wait, what? How did the pizza get there? 425. No, sorry, not 45. It's a coincidence that today the name of the stream includes 45. Does it include 45? Does it include 45 hours today? Do we have 45 hours in? Oh yeah, we have 45. So now it's 46 hours in. But no, 4 to 5 hours a day. It's a hobby that I invest a lot of time into. I almost spilled my tea again. That would be the first time since Elden Ring. I do this as a hobby because I generally like to change games a little bit, and this actually encourages me to change them. I'm not that kind of person who would be able to stay with one game and enjoy it for years to come. I just can't do it. It's not like I can go and play League of Legends for the next 5 years. So I kind of decided to stream again. That was a hobby that I, let's say, did for a while in about 2013. It was back in the day when Core Carnage had hair, and the largest Hearthstone streamer was Trump. Back in the day. And I realized that I kind of like it, I kind of miss it, so I've decided that it's time to, you know, try it again. Make myself happy and experience some games, because I have a huge backlog of games, and there are new games coming out every single day, and I want to test at least a few of them. And you know, if I can talk about it with someone on the stream, it's usually great. That's why I do it. It helps me think about those games as well. Need some more bins and so on. Bins and benches. Come on, just bins. Gotta have them right here in the center so that there is enough bins for everyone. Gotta have to like move it more. This one. Gotta have to move it straight. Do you know the game, or are you just checking out the Planet Zoo? I know that some people are checking in now because there is a new DLC coming next week. So you usually have these announcements, plenty of things around, and people are interested if it's worth to actually getting into the game as well. Or who are we kidding if they're just gonna pirate it? Aquatic benches, no. New World benches, no. Kind of like these benches, but they don't really fit. What kind of bench? Planet Zoo bench. Most likely. Gonna have to build a tree in the middle to, or in these two areas to have it a little more natural-like. And of course I need some cameras. Because people are dicks, and if you don't have a complete police state, then people just steal stuff all the time. So let's take a look at the security footage. Alright, that's acceptable. Yep, someone just destroyed something in here. That just happens regularly. Do we have any other parts of the park that are like naturally not covered? Oh yeah, right there. The restaurant. Probably didn't want to do this one. I didn't check the restaurant too. If I click on restaurant 1, can I set prices? Link tables, prices. Some. Let's give them like large servings for things, so that they are a little happier. Just a little bit larger. I personally hate when you get somewhere and, you know, if you're going like that to a freaking Michelin restaurant, I understand that some people, me personally, are gonna come out not satiated, not full, but or full enough considering the price. But if you go to a zoo, you get, or to a place, to a park, and you get some small piece of food in a restaurant, not in a fast food. In a fast food, it's okay, but in a restaurant, and I'm a bit down every single time that happens. Now, gonna need some more work groups then. So work zones, could probably have this like a king penguin habitat. Could have it as a part of it. Could be. Because how many people can this building take? If I take a look at staff room, it can take up to 12 people. Well, that's not enough. Gotta change this then. So let's remove these restaurants and let's create for them their own group. All right, new work zone, and this is gonna be Port Penguins, Europe. There's gonna be 2 caretakers, 2 policemen, some 2 caretakers, 2 policemen, some vendors too. I think they're already in. Probably 1 mechanic. 2 security guys. And that's it. Now, if I take a look at all of this, I should be able to check. By the way, let's also train those who are not trained enough. This one. Fletcher is idle. Alright then. So we have a new one, mechanic, who is gonna be in Court Penguins. This one can be trained. Then we have... This one can be trained, but these ones are Court Penguins and Court Penguins. Those are the policemen. court penguins for the cleaners or caretakers, whatever you want to call them. And then we have these, who probably should be at court penguins, all of them. Oh. Court penguin. Court penguins. Court penguins. Court penguins. I'm gonna have to train these as well. For example, if I click on the court zone, on zones, to be able to get these up fairly quickly. I wonder if it's gonna draw people in or not. Expecting an offspring. Facility inaccessible. How come? I see a road. This should be... And I also realized that if I take a look at finances... No, it was in... Facilities? No. There's like... Where is it? You have crime. Is it in the general statistics? Yeah. To replace these. Now, if this tells me that the restaurant is inaccessible, how come it is not accessible? Like, you can see this, right? There is a road there. There is a road. I can see the frickin' road. Is there any other entrance or anything that's... Does this not work? Like, do I, if I do this, does it change something somehow? No, it's still apparently inaccessible. Okay, we have dangerous fighting in Habitat 1. So which one of you is gonna get sent away? Cesarine, Galina. We have Alyosha and Nadezhda. Those are the main ones. So let's release them to the wild. You can't. Alright then, Cesarine and Galina. Oh, it just took quite a while. Okay. Oh, Alyosha is too old now. Okay, rehome Alyosha. And I should have Slavik. Slavik is gonna be the next next female. Who is the next male? I can always check like who's gonna be the next female for him. Still in the lowest tier. Probably have to make it faster. Restaurant is inaccessible. It's super weird. You can see that it has access. It is accessible. Maybe if I make it wider. Maybe if I move this just a little bit. No. It actually doesn't work at all, does it? So let's pause it. Probably I should, like, get rid of this. Probably the whole building too. Construction. Take a look at those facilities again. Guest facilities, food. Let's try the smaller one. Not 7, probably let's keep it 4. Kinda want to connect these. And I want to do this as well as this. And how about we do a... No. That looks okay. Oof. Once again, some. I want those larger portions, but just a little bit larger. Okay, it should work now. This should disappear as well. There should be... Well, wait. Goriok and Galena. You should have been released, like... Nadezhda and Slavic are the next one. And let's check the offsprings of these as well. There's a lot of these. It starts to get into the micromanagement level, which I'm not really a fan of. Peafowl. This one has 1,000. This one is also fine. I'm slowly gonna try and get like better and better ones. Giovanni, you are not gonna be allowed to be inbred. So let's release the animal to the wild. If anyone is about to inbreed, I'm just gonna send them away. How are our penguins, by the way? Gonna need some more king penguins. This one's okay. Let's adopt her. What about the rest? Young one, not great. Not great. Wow, these two are great. These two are pretty good. And they're fairly young as well. So let's adopt them. Even though they are pricier, they still offer pretty solid set. And they might not be the nicest animals you will find or the most beautiful ones, but they definitely have their inner beauty. Let's follow him for a while. This is one of our first 25 penguins. They're slowly populating the whole thing. There's gonna be 500 of them. I'm really looking forward to that. Because there is an echo in the building. The penguin animations aren't great. They are fairly jittery, considering they are like official ones. And I understand that in normal speed, they look okay. They are still a little bit too jittery for my taste. Restaurant is inaccessible. Alright then. So, no restaurant for me though, then. What do I build in there? If I build a restaurant, look. If I build a restaurant here. Just a shell, like this. Can they have access to it? Will people be able to get in? Inaccessible. I think there's something wrong. Hey, I sleep. How did you sleep? I think there's something wrong with the restaurants in game. Too much? Well, I think it's okay. I'm glad you showed up at least for a while then. Like I'm probably gonna end the stream in about an hour and a half or something, so the fact that you show up means that things are not as bad as they could be. Yeah, I don't really care about that. The peafowls about to mature. Gonna have to sell a few of them. Got a call from Dad last night with news from Mom which turned out to be better than as expected, and I just crashed. Oh, good for you. So did she go to the MRI? I guess the news would be related to that in a way. Oh, great. I really don't know what are like waiting lists for the magnetic resonances at all. I really have no idea. So I get, but next week is definitely, from what I know from what do you call it, hospital lists. That's actually really great. Kabir, Advik, you're staying. And I release you all to the wild. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna send this one too. This one has very low immunity. So let's release these to the wild. Out of these ones, wow, these have 1100. You're dead. But she has a new doctor, a young guy, one of those types of doctors that listens to his patients instead of being the one that knows better. It has its advantages, yeah. My dad made the joke that I was right once again. Never trust someone in a suit. Oh. Oh. Sorry. You probably can't hear it. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, there was like a Tesla backing up around here or something like that. There was this weird electronic sound that the beeping that got like pom 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 for about 45 seconds. It sounded like somebody, you know, had a bomb. Kind of weird. So I'm really glad that it got better. Or better, you know, it didn't get better, but there are some changes for the better. I need to get one of the young ones. Probably, if I take a look at this one, probably... Yeah, gotta get rid of this one. Oh, these need to go away immediately. Our old doctor was one very strict about everything, including his dress code. I would have never tinker with my health. Once status becomes important to someone, I don't trust them at all. Depends. And the new doctor is one of those hippie types, my dad says. Okay, yeah. Like, I understand that it can suit you, but also... Once you are hired as a doctor, you just... It partially has to become one of the things you wear. So if you wear a suit because you are, I don't know, a lead... what could be a lead heart surgeon in the major hospital, and you're regularly going to meetings with companies, with other hospitals, quite possibly politicians as well. There is a merit, there is a need sometimes for people to wear these, and actually even top tier doctors wear suits. I know that I will never convince you about it, but from my experience, like the two best heart surgeons in the Czech Republic, and my family had personal contact with them plenty of times. They both wear suits, and they're top tier. And one of the reasons why they are top tier is that they wear suits, because they actually can talk to people well enough to be able to get the new equipment, to get the testing, to get the experimental treatments as well, and try to push them through the politicians and through the regulations too. There is a need for these people. I'm not saying that like you have to trust them immediately or someone, no, or something. No. Like if you prefer other doctors, yeah, sure, prefer it. The thing is that once you just disregard them, then the whole system is gonna go stale. You need suits for doctors as well. No, it is part of it. They are top tier because they know their job, but they are also but they have this additional edge because they can also get new stuff, new equipment. No, it's not a status symbol. It's not a status symbol. That's where you are mistaken, I think. It's not the thing of a status. It's actually just something that is expected on the highest level of meeting people. Once again, those doctors usually on the top, they need to be able to... oh, it can be there. It can be part of the status, but come on, I met so many people that wear suits to offices, and it's not a thing of the status. It's just that there is, for example, that there is a meeting in a restaurant, or you have a dress code which is set by someone. Whatever. I don't really care. I really don't think that estimating people's skills by the way they, at least for doctors, by the way they clothe themselves, is a good way of estimating a doctor. They will not be pleasant. Maybe in your country, you know, maybe different thing. Different, once again, different country, different habits. In here, doctors have their own special club, and if they create a special club within a special club, it's one thing. But plenty of doctors in here are already fairly elitist. But really, once again, if you have someone, if you have a head of a head of a department, or if you have a head of a hospital, they're gonna have to wear a suit because it's just expected for them to wear a suit when someone goes for a meeting. I'm not changing your mind in this. I know that. And you know, if you don't trust them, I'm okay with it. But once again, I think there is a need for it. Um, Hello, Leno Power. Sorry. I was in discussion with Twitch. Um, what are you? What do you already placed? Okay, I'm gonna show you the zoo then. Um, Probably gonna speed it up so there is a bit of a light. Currently, there is a Timberwolf Habitat. There was a little bit of a lag. What facility broke down? Sorry. The game is slowly turning into a micromanagement thing where if even though I wanted to have it more automated, it doesn't do it. So there is a Timberwolf habitat. There is a grizzly bear habitat. Currently with 2 small grizzly bears. Cubs. There is our red district, which is more or less a breeding zone for lynxes. That's one of the reasons why if I put in lynxes, or it's the reason why when I put in lynx, I have so many lynxes, and the majority of them are young. There should be only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Bohdan should not be... I'm missing 1. Okay, I need 1 more somewhere to be able to breed. No, this is actually franchise. And there is this, sorry, I should complete it. So, peacocks, fennecs. I'm not sure if they walk around. There is a fennec, there is a group here. Malayan tapirs, Bayard tapirs, probably should sleep somewhere, but, you know, it's nighttime. No, they're walking around. This is aardvarks and giant otters. Some of them swimming. Red pandas. I'm gonna have to sell a few of them. Some lizards in here. Overall, I have snakes and some lizards. And here's my magnum opus, which should have about 500 penguins once they start breeding. Oh, you played as well. Great. Are you looking for the new DLC? Or looking forward to the new DLC? Or do you play just the base game? And nicely, I won't forget the discussion. It's okay, I'm gonna return to it. Oh, thanks. I actually have to say that I really don't know what I'm doing in this game. Like, I'm really learning. For example, I found out that restaurants just didn't work. I wanted to have a restaurant here, but when I got in the restaurant, it just said that it's not connected, and I didn't know how to connect it. I couldn't figure it out. It seems to be bugged. Oh, you're playing with all the DLCs as well. Yeah, one of the viewers actually talked me into getting all the DLCs, and I'm happy with it because of the modding. Mostly the I think it's aquatic and South American, that these two will are used for modding. But because I am using because I'm playing franchise, I can't use mods at all because it's online. So, for example, if like I'm just gonna sell one of these. Are you okay? Gonna get rid of this one. Because, for example, if I go to animal trading, you can see that in here, like, it knows that there are some penguins. And I wanted Humboldt penguins, because I just like them. They are the smallest ones, the second smallest penguins. But there are none. Because the online... because the online mod, the franchise mod is online curated, so there are none. But I played this game almost like a professional. Wow, good for you. Are you... how many hours do you have in, actually? Like, I've seen some people on Twitch that play quite a lot. But they're usually Germans. And they have German streams. And we have Habitat 4. So which one of these habitats has only one adult? Because I'm gonna have to move Felix or Lucian, probably. No, it's one with Slavic. Okay, so I have to... Felix and Lucian, you two guys are... Release the animal to the wild. Great. Okay, moved me a little bit up, still very far from any top tier. Oh yeah, per week, or how much do you have altogether? Depends on you. Like, if you know how much time you spend on it per week, it's one thing. But you know, if I think it's overall easier to take a look at Steam because the majority of people have it on Steam, and just see like, is it ever anywhere else? Is it on Epic or GOG? I'm not sure. But it's generally easier to take a look on Steam. Oh, I've spent about 1,000, 2,000 hours on it. I think 120 hours per week. Wow. 6 hours per day. Are you streaming it too, or are you just enjoying playing the game so much? So what should be the next animal, by the way? Let's take a look at animal trading. What are the most likable animals? Of course, it's lions. I don't want to have lions. Lions are boring. Polar bears. Oh, we played 6 days per week. Orangutans. Bornean orangutan. I could try that, though. I didn't think about it at all. Animal trading, orangutan. What is the cheapest one? Not so bad. I could slowly get better and better. Huh. Probably want just something small, though. Do the crocs. Okay, which ones? Let's see. Let's see in Zoopedia. Saltwater Crocodile. I'm gonna have to check if this one is available or if it's modded in. Then... No. And there should be some caimans, too. I would prefer caimans, though. Or Garviel. Is there Gaviel there? Or Gariel, not Garviel. I combined the two stupid pronunciations there. Should be Gaviel, but in English it's Gariel. So if we have a crocodile, saltwater is available, and don't have... okay. And caimans. Black caiman? No. And Kuvir's dwarf caiman is... oh, is on. Let's do caimans. Let's do the dwarf caimans. Oh, they live only in couples as well. Okay. And the crocodiles. Let's do the crocodile habitat. Let's do the big ones. I'm probably just gonna have to... has high amounts of litter. You people are animals. Animals. Wow. They just throw things everywhere. Animals. Like, this isn't normal. You are inside a habitat. You are inside. Ah. Gotta have to put in some bins. There's gonna be some in here as well. And kinda wanted to... animals. I'm gonna have to add so many cleaners. Probably to the penguin habitat. You can see that the majority of them didn't even get here. Oh, you're the best zoo player from Netherlands. How do you actually like measure the best in country in Planet Zoo? Like, I understand, I don't know how to... what metric is used? How do you measure good in this game? I see you, Isley. But I'm actually curious, like, how do you measure that? Because I understand when someone is great in shooters. You know, you have some tournaments, you have some wins, because there is a fairly obvious metric. I understand how people are best in Trackmania. Once again, you have timers. That's a very obvious metric. But becoming like top tier in Planet Zoo, how do you measure that at all? I really don't know. And I'm not making fun of it until I know how that's done. Just to be sure. I need some new caretakers. Alright then. Probably even a few new mechanics. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it because there is silence on YouTube now. It's the best streamers. So probably the best streamer... So what was thought by the best player in Netherlands was most likely the best Dutch streamer, I guess. Well, technically you just described every single video game, didn't you? Let's call them the best in no mechanics skill game required. Like, figuring out the best mechanics and using them well is actually the definition of being good in a video game. No, I'm really trying to... What is the best planet zoo? Oh! Okay, so it's apparently by number of viewers. Hmm. Yeah, like if my zoo is not gonna move anywhere in an hour. Oh, so I maybe it's okay. I'm not sure if I understood you, but if there is a measurement, like you have a specific time, and you have to be able to build things in specific time, then yeah, sure, I can get that. Interesting tournament theory. I saw. Oh, that's true. I saw the system in what was the game in the new SimCity, City Skylines. They had a whole tournament around it. Like, yeah, 1 hour there is a specific thing or topic or theme or whatever, and hey, do that. So it's a combination of speed, understanding game mechanics, and having some, you know, proper creativity and aesthetic feeling as well. I never really thought about how to define like these games, because they are for me personally, these games are inherently non-competitive, and that's, for me personally, that's their appeal, that there is no one telling you, oh, I'm better than you. All the time, at least all the time. Like, yeah, sure, some people are gonna come here, come and not here, but you know, anywhere, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I have so much better. My zoo is so much better. That's not really it, is it? It's not really about that. Court penguins, vendor shops, work zones. So I should probably... There's something... Engineering network? Okay, what kind of... Let's pause it. We're gonna have, again, links to... Gotta take care of these. We have a lot of these new ones. So, hungry and using contraception. And Bogdana is... No. So release these animals to the wild. Tamara, Sonia, and... Not Vasilisa? Why can't I release Vasilisa? Okay, good. But I know that I saw a tournament in... which, like, in theory, is pretty weird. Tournament in... I give you 1 hour to make a lion habitat, then you go to do it. And they're gonna look at your habitat. All the other guys, and then you win. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the it's a subjective one. I don't like when like one person is the referee in these things, but if people collectively, if there are people who or a committee or a whatever you would like to call it, then yeah, sure. Like I understand the concept. However, I'm just saying that I really never thought about actually having these at all. Like tournaments in Planet Zoo. I get it. I get what people like about it. I get why some people would get into it. Not my cup of tea. It's something that I just want to try. But you know, I, if people are good at it, understand the mechanics well, have good understanding of the game, how not just the mechanics, but how the all the controls work perfectly. Because this game is a little bit clunky sometimes. Path building is a bit weird. And come on, you are not about to inbreed. I'm telling you that. So, Fan Fang, you were supposed to be the chosen one, weren't you? Fan Fang, expecting an offspring. Damn it. Well, she inbred. Who is her? If I click on Fan Fang, she has she has sibling, and that's Li Yuan. These two should have been the couple, not Li Yuan. I just forgot to send them away. Damn it. So Li Yuan will have to be released. And then Fan Fang will have to get on contraception and be released. Speedrunning game like this says absolutely nothing. It's not speedrunning. It's the same with Factorio. I know a lot of speedrunners in Factorio that are great at what they do, but do not ask them to build a mega base. Yeah, exactly. Like I understand the concept. Planet Zoo is not very big, but it's fun and fine. It is actually a fairly large game. I think there's a lot of variety that you can find in the game. It's not just that okay, yeah, this is so deep that you're gonna start automating as mentioned Factorio, where you can connect Factorio to Kerbal Space Program and have parts for Kerbal Space Program be built in Factorio. It's a completely different level, but I wouldn't say that this game is small or whatever. It's something like that. It is actually a fairly large game. It has other issues though. I think I've noticed some spikes in performance, which is a bit weird. Theoretically, but some people attach a competitive edge to the game. Yes. Theoretically, if you win a few tournaments, there is probably a rating, and like you can be best in anything. For even in subjective things. So for example, there can be best painters. It's not about who has the most detail. It, it's very hard to get, but you can have the competitive edge in it, or the competitive part in it, by just stating, hey, the best ones can be the ones that sell the most. The best ones can be the ones that everyone knows. Bob Ross is definitely definitely not the best painter you ever had, but he was kind of a speedrunner of a painter. But everybody knows Bob Ross. And yeah, there are definitely things that generally in the esports world, there's not a lot of choices. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. The thing is, yeah, the choice is yours. The thing is that currently there are two ongoing chats. One of them is on YouTube and one of them is on Twitch, just to make sure. So if it seems that I'm talking to a different person, I'm actually talking to a different person. It's just hard to see. Oh. You can see that the game started lagging. I am actually not sure what's going on. Because my CPU is running at about 50%. And my GPU is... Let me see. My GPU is about 35%. Well, it has 90... Wait, what? No way. The game has memory leaks. It's not possible that this game will take 100% of computing power of a GTX of RTX 3080. It's not possible. Where's the problem? It might be shadows. It might be water reflection. Let's just move a few things a little lower to see if there are... Oh, it looks significantly worse immediately. Why am I live on Twitch and YouTube? Why not? The thing is, why not? By the way, I can see that I dropped about 1,000 frames. So if if I dropped it's 0.2%. It shouldn't be visible on stream. So all the lag that you see is actually the lag that I see as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know that it's a good answer. Like, why am I on YouTube and Twitch? That's the thing. You have enough bandwidth. Why shouldn't you? I have a YouTube channel. I can stream there as well. If I stream on Twitch only, some people are only on YouTube. I'm not gonna meet them on Twitch. And that's the thing. Literally, there is no reason not to. I was actually thinking about not streaming on YouTube, but maybe streaming on Steam, because at that point you can actually get to the to the main screen. But there's the thing, right? You just let's pause it. There, I don't know how, there is no chat there, which is a problem, so you're still kind of, you need to have it as a dual stream. So you need to have either Twitch or YouTube and then the Steam thing. Because if you're doing just the Steam thing, then you have no interaction at all. Kind of weird. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that the big pavilion is the problem there. I'm gonna bet that too. Yellow anacondas. Let's sell some. Come on, let's sell some yellow anacondas. The problem seems to be strictly on the GPU though, which is weird. Usually I would be expecting this game to be CPU bound, but it is just the GPU. This one is actually a little bit better. So let's get rid of these two. Give me a moment. I'm gonna try one thing. Let's save it and let's restart the game. Yeah, the difference between, like, if you have just a YouTube channel, I understand that. But I wanna play the game and talk about it with people at the same time. And that's what streaming can do, and a YouTube channel is okay, but YouTube is definitely an inferior uh, streaming platform. It really is. Everything about YouTube for streaming kind of sucks compared to Twitch. It's not one static, but needs to imitate one. Never goes well. Not in Factorio, not in KSP, not in this game, not in City Skylines. It's one of those things you keep in mind when you're making mods too. Oh yeah. So right now, let's see. Oh yeah, the GPU video engine load is at 65%. That's possible. That's the... That's the stream. So that's okay. There should be a little bit less used right now. Okay, let's reset. I noticed that you can actually push trees very low to the ground so that they look like a bush, but I don't like just the just the thing about it. I'm trying to adhere to the game's logic as well. I'm not trying to bend the game's logic. It's I understand like it can probably look better than if you use their bushes plenty of times. But it's just like, hey, this is a tree. And I'm not gonna bury the tree. It's the same as if I wanted to create an underground zoo for... What could it be? Flamingos. For me, it's just a little weird. I'm trying to adhere to the logic of the game. I'm like, there are a few things that I'm not doing, right? Like, I am combining stones together, which is definitely not how you create stones, but I'm combining stones together to create larger stones or differently looking stones. I get it. There's something, but I just can't imagine that someone in a zoo would actually go and bury a tree. And that would be so funny if I saw that sometime. Like, yeah, we need a bush. Let's bury this oak. It would be so funny. And if they actually made it so that it would survive and there would be some kind of sense to that, that would be glorious. Imagine that on the top, the only thing... Oh, dangerous animal escaped. Dangerous animal escaped. Red panda is a dangerous animal. What are you? It's inside. How did it escape? I'm looking at it. Are you people idiots? Or this happens. I have a challenge for you. Sleep with only rocks. What do you mean by sleep? Oh, you mean... Yeah. Okay, I get it. Oh yeah, could try that. Thank you. I get what you mean now. You mean a shelter. Yeah. Let's pause it. And let's make a shelter for... Are you people... I'm gonna put this on... So just a moment, I'm gonna use featured chat if it works, as it occasionally refuses to work. Okay, I'm gonna do shelter for the crocodiles. Are you people idiots? Have you looked around the planet lately? I'd say the game is modeled as humans well. Yeah. Alright then, crocodiles. I think that I'm gonna continue with crocodiles in here. So they need about 100, and once they have and another 100 for water. They can in this area they should be able to try to have that open area. So let's do this. Let's start with a habitat. Let's start with barriers. So as always, let's make probably almost definitely not wooden one. Glass track airlock. I didn't realize you can have airlocks. Huh. So let's build 2. Probably should have this for about 3 meters. I know the crocodiles can't really. Oh, let's take a look at it. Saltwater crocodile. What are the requirements? 1 meter. So let's do that for 1 meter. I know that they can't really jump out. But... Okay, let's have it. Or was it 1.5? 1.5. Kids can see over, adults cannot. Tried large. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if large is gonna work. Definitely not 20 meters. It should be probably 5. Curved. Maybe 6. Alright then, now let's make it a 20-meter one. And edge. I think that this should be enough, isn't it? No, let's give them a few meters extra. So it's gonna be about 13 and 13. Let's make it large. This should be like 10, 11, 12. Like 12. Probably should unangle snap to have it straight with the path here. And now curved. And I want about 6 or 7 meters. Kind of like that. Straight angle snap again. And connect it here. Now the other thing should be... Oh, I'm gonna have to divide this too. So if this was 20, I need 2 10 meters. Let's continue with the... from here. Probably want to make it break. Oh, you... Okay. Just like that, and gonna leave it there for now. Glass. Kinda wanna start here. You wanna make it about 5 meters long. And actually glass. Yes. The same is gonna be applied here. About 5 meters. 90. Yes. And from here it's gonna be straight. And is it? No, it's not the length. This should be okay. This is weird, isn't it? It looks weird. It looks, huh. So let's actually, no. To get rid of it. And unangle snap. Probably gotta make it smaller so that it doesn't look so bad. Okay, that looks fine, that looks acceptable, and from here I will have to come there. Same is gonna be applied right here, this logic, and connect it. If I take a look at the habitat, it has 936 meters. That's more than enough for crocodile. It's actually very large. I like big ones. By the way, Isley, or anyone, or Alana on Power, can you guess what is apparently the size of this hangar? This is just a hole. It's not a habitat, it's just a massive... I was surprised by how many square meters it actually is supposed to be. Like when I took a look at it yesterday, I was like, I was talking to my wife about it, and she was curious, so I showed her, and then we found out that it is quite a lot more than I originally thought it's gonna be. Right? So the habitat size is actually 90,000 meters land area and 27,000 or 91 and 27,000 meters square meters of water surface. It looks pretty unreal. The numbers. 91,000. Yeah, once I started cooling it, it actually started eating about $60,000 per additional per year. Because there's gonna be 500 penguins. I made it so big because there's gonna be 500 penguins in there. You can't have like small habitat for 500 penguins. No, I wanted to emulate the natural habitat as much as I could. And that's one of the things that that one of the viewers mentioned yesterday. That apparently, if you go over 200, the game's gonna start doing weird stuff. So I'm curious if it's gonna... Where's the number of penguins? That reminds me that I need to buy new penguins. Oh. All right then. No, I'm not gonna... I'm not buying dwarf caimans. I want the big ones. Now let's take a look at those. Reset and king penguins. I need more penguins. I need more penguins all the time. So let's see. Are there any good ones? This one is acceptable. Puma Play TV, thank you. I guess another streamer. Not worth it. I don't have enough females, so this one is like technically okay. No, I wanted to click on the habitat. We have 29 penguins now. Let's focus on these for now. So there's gonna be one of these is habitat. No, no, no. What do I call it? It's not habitat, is it? Or it is habitat. Habitat, salt, water, crocodile. One. And habitat, saltwater crocodile, 2. Now they're gonna need some water there. So, rain. Can they actually swim under? I'm curious if I could try that. So if I go or push, and I actually just push a little lake in here, then I push to the side. Can I actually push underneath? Oh, I can. I can make a tunnel. I'm curious if they can swim underneath. If the game actually allows it. No, let's actually make it a lot deeper. I'm not sure if what does the game actually allow and what the game engine doesn't allow, so I'm curious if this will work. Could have like a little bit of a underwater system there. Kinda need to pull this down. Okay. So theoretically, they should be able to get in there. Theoretically. Do they need navigatable water or do they need normal one? Water requirements. They don't need any deep water, so kinda should keep the terrain outside of the very deep one. It looks like a nose. Oh, yeah, it does. It looks like a very, very weird noise. Nose, sorry, not noise. Didn't realize. So if I put in water, it should connect. Let me first save the game because the game has a tendency to crash when there's a little bit of a weird thing with water. We have some proper connection here. That's maybe a little too much on this side. I'll probably... Okay. I like this, but I'll probably have to flatten this quite a bit. So let's flatten the surface. And let's make it a little bit better connected here. Right there. And I kind of want just a small one and just a small connection through here. Come on. Just like that. So if I now put in the rough water like this, that's still too much. Hey GLP Lucky. How are you doing? Sorry if I missed it. Sorry if I'm a bit late. There was a bit of a delay, and that's one of the things I don't like about YouTube chat. There is no color coding, none at all. Every single person has the same color, at least for me, which is just weird. And 8 is too much. Probably 5 is gonna be. kind of want to make this a little bit of an island here. Connecting it through here, just like that. Just a little bit. And now push it just so there is this connection there. Kinda should push it a little bit lower. The game doesn't really like it. Okay, line of power. See you later. Good luck with your build. Let's try it. Yeah, that's something I can agree with. This looks fine. Water area, land area. Water area, land area. I like it. This looks acceptable. Kinda want to... I maybe want to do it slightly differently in this area. I need to pull things out. Just like that. And just maybe, I could try to do like a bit of a connection here. Bring all of this up a little bit. And now push this down and actually build a hole. I'm probably gonna need a stronger tool for this. Oh yeah, we have a hole. We have a bridge. And we have a bridge on top. That's good. Happy with that. Not a fan of this angle here. Okay, what's gonna happen if I add water here now? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That I'm happy with. So we got the Lano on power gave me the goal here. First, water treatment facility, need a mechanic, habitat peacock, let's call it there. Let me just check the peacocks and let me just check if we don't have overcrowding at any habitats in this one. I just sold a snake that can never have kids. And no one cares. Let's keep the younger ones. Evie, or I like Rowan. I like Rowan, so let's keep Rowan. I need a female otter, right? Sorry, I need a male otter. I missed that. Otter, giant otter. I need a man. hello, say hello, say hello. And let's take a look at those peacocks, because peacocks are generally a problem. This one is actually better, so it's time to get rid of this one. So that the green iguanas actually don't overrun the zoo. Good, 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 good. Kinda need to get rid of these. So, Fanfang. I think that Menu, Wenyan, and Makes were supposed to be the good ones. But I'm probably gonna keep this one. So Fei, Quolan, and Zhu. So I guess let me just check if Meisu is in any way connected to them or not. Meisu. Then Phi and Quolan. Phi and Quolan. Okay. So Meisu. Alright. But not these two. Oh, okay, okay. So I should be able to get rid of Wenyan. And Fanfang. Let's keep Wenyan for a while. Let's get rid of Fanfang though. And those peacocks. So Peafowl. Maturity. And let's take a look. You can go out, you get out, you get out, you get out, you get out. Okay. Out of all of these, some of them actually end up like this one has to go out. I don't like you. You're also gonna get released to the wild. So, Peafowl again. And let's take a look at all of them. Arna should get out. How come? What's wrong? Oh, Arna has been traded out of the zoo. Okay. So in here, there's the trouble, right? Ishan is actually better than Adita. But I need some females. Like this one will go out. Dhruv is amazing male. Bad. 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 And Bravna is gonna get out too. So I'm gonna keep Dhruv and Shani. Now to those crocs. To keep a crocodile habitat, considering that they are the saltwater crocodiles from these areas, let me just take a look online. If I have saltwater crocodile, I want to see what their habitats look like. There's a lot of grass and soil, and not that many trees it seems. Mostly bushes. Mostly bushes. So I could try oceanic biome. This is more of a tropical one. And continent, let's say oceanic. Yeah, let's try to keep that. Now I'm gonna need some bushes, probably tropic exhibits. I'm not sure about that. Coconut, foxtail. Foxtail, that's such a stupid thing. Coastal mangroves. Yeah, let's give them some coastal mangroves here. In between these two. I'm gonna hide them probably just a little bit with the other ones too. To have it like that around the hole that's down there. Oh, that definitely doesn't work as I thought it would. So let's keep it out. That doesn't look half bad. It's not ideal, I think. For example, you can see that this one, I kind of need to rotate it. Probably a little bit up. It's like that. But because there are these on the other side, it doesn't matter if you have some roots through the wall, it still looks okay. Bird's fern. Could have a few of those. But first, terrain, and there's gonna be some grass. Probably a short one though. There is gonna be some coarse sand on the beaches. I don't think there's gonna be any rocks. I mean, a rocky terrain. There's gonna be rocks, of course. Not gonna be just like this. There's gonna be rocks. I'm gonna have a shelter for them out of rocks only. Could have a little bit of a fine sand. Example here. And there has to be some soil. We'll see how it goes. If they like it or not. Probably no, one more thing. There should be like a heavy soil right here. Shouldn't be sandy. Some of these I like the elephant ears, but first let's focus on the rocks themselves. So, could probably do it so that people see them a little better, but most likely it's gonna be let's build a few of these now and let's rotate them. This is cool. I never realized that the game could quite possibly. Yeah, it changes. It changes the moss. Now it disappears. Yeah. Nope. Rotate it like this. And now move it right here. A little bit outside. Probably gotta rotate it side too. A little more. Just to keep it. Yeah. I'm gonna then add like just smaller stones inside. Or do something like this. But now rotate it just like that. We'll probably need these few extra ones. And one more. Yeah, I'm gonna probably I'll gonna have to rotate it like this. It looks a little bit more natural overall. Probably rotate it on the other side though. There is a bit of a decline entrance. Just like this. Nature. Let's build a rock there. Gonna hide. How? Not a fan of this. I just really need a few rocks to hide the standardized size of this. Quite possibly this too. Just to push it lower. Just like that. Turn it like this, yeah. So that immediately looks more natural. Immediately. It doesn't look like just like a hole or just like a bunch of rocks that were put in there by people in the zoo. No. It immediately looks a little bit more supported. The thing is gonna be the roof, obviously. And to make this roof look natural, that's gonna be an achievement. Probably gonna have to use a few of those. Let's add... No, not the 750. Gonna need those 15 ones. These two. So this needs to be moved inside. And rotate it a little bit. Up. Rotate it down. Move it down. Where's the angle? Right there. Kinda want to push it a little bit to the side and a bit inside. Good. low. Okay. I'm gonna hide it a little better. This isn't half bad. It's a little bit weird, but it isn't half bad, considering that this is the first time I'm even trying something like this. Side, and this one should get rotated slightly in, slightly like this, and pushed side too. I want to hide this thing, this connection here, at least a little bit, but no. You know what? Let's keep it like this. Let's just hide the front. That's gonna need. I like this one. Let's just push it up. Gonna have to do this, and now push it up. Out. A little bit of a rotation like this. Good. There are the small ones. This one. Exactly the thing I want. I need to rotate it correctly. Kinda want a longer one. Not 250, probably the 10? Yeah, the 10er. Just like this. Yep, that looks better. If I go into the bedding and take a look at Saltwater Crocodile, there is gonna be some large bedding here. Maybe I could. No, let's keep it just large. I'm gonna have to rotate it. Push it a little bit to the ground. Push it a bit forward. This one as well. It looks. Just like that. Now, let's check the CPU, the GPU usage. The GPU is still at 93%. It's like if I was mining Ethereum. Huh. And the thing is that currently everything is paused. There's no movement here. There are no additional calculations going on. All right. Let's select it as a whole. As if I already built it, I'm gonna use it. there any stone that I missed from the inside? Okay, so this thing I could theoretically copy it, move it, rotate it, move it. Even a little further. Could quite possibly rotate it a little bit more. So that its entrance is actually towards the people. Okay, yeah. And this one is gonna be different because this one is gonna have jetty rock this. Where you want it. I have to connect them so that it looks a little bit seamless though. So that there isn't this super weird or just there is just a little bit of artifacting there. Gotta put in the large one like that. I'm not sure what to put on top because there seems to be like nothing would fit on top of that. It's really... Yeah, this looks stupid. A tamarind tree could look good. Maybe just a small one. Maybe you really just... Oh, that's a pretty large one. Strangler fig. Let's do it. If I take a look inside, it's gonna look a little hostile, but let's do this. I'm gonna rotate it, of course. I don't want to see the roots so much, but yeah, just like this. Mangrove apple. Could have it. It seemingly grows from the hole there, and you can see that inside there's no roots. It just looks like that from the outside. That's actually pretty good looking. Just a few of these. To hide some of the crevices or highlight or even highlight them a little bit. Because it's like, hey, look, this is where a plant can grow. No, that's... I don't want this fern. Strangle fig, I already had that. Scale, no, that's everywhere. The elephant tree is nice. Right here, it adds something. Even the medium one. If you're around water, then this adds quite a lot of flavor. No foxtail farms. No foxtails. No foxtails. Australian palms. Could actually have an Australian palm here. First all commercial flight to the ISS is about to lift in 90 minutes. Oh, it's SpaceX. I didn't even read about it. If I take a look at the check outlet. Magazines, and it should be TechNet, I guess. No, nothing. They. Oh yeah, tourists. That's a. Apparently, the all commercial. Yeah, apparently the whole thing starts in 17 minutes. Not the takeoff, of course, but the. They're gonna start airing it. There's gonna be some conference and so on, right? Axiom 1, X2. How many people are there? Oh, 4 people. 1 pilot, 3 tourists. I see that. 3 tourists, and each one of them paid over $50 million. It's funny that, what was it, 2 weeks ago, Russians were like, we're not gonna, there's gonna be some trouble with the ISS, and now you have tourists. Okay. I like that. Saltwater Crocodile, but we're gonna need some enrichment for them. Frozen pumpkin. Let's give them frozen pumpkins. Underwater food box. Probably 2 of them. And some toys. The scent marker. Mud bath. No, rubbing. The rubbing things are always popular with animals. And of course, I'm gonna need food for them. There should be 2 large trays because there's gonna be 2 crocodiles. Do I have water station here? Oh, water would be... that would be bad. There's no water station around here. Therefore, path... gotta... nope. Gotta build a path. Facilities, water treatment. Quite possibly a wind turbine. want my own, and there should be basic shell 98%. Should probably move this. The fact those guys paid for the trip does not make them tourists. Okay, who are the people? They will be doing signs just like anyone else on the ice. Sorry, okay. The article that I read literally said tourists. That was the thing. An ex-astronaut, Michael Lopez Alegria. Aiton Stibble. And Mark Pathy. Investor. Man. Okay, yeah. Like if I just I understand maybe why not. Because if I take a look at those names that they just posted, it's an ex-astronaut who was 63 years old. And he was first on board Columbia. And then you have two billionaire philanthropists. Yeah. That was... and of course there is the pilot who is Larry Connor. Who is like a professional. Yeah, I see that. He was... he seems to be very, very good with jet fighters as well. But like, if I take a look at this, and you're like, oh yeah, there is a 63-year-old astronaut and two billionaire philanthropists, then my first idea also wouldn't be, hey, this is a science trip. It seems if it is, you know, I can't find it on the article right now. I'm gonna have to take a look at it later, find more info. Okay, for research purposes. Yeah, but is it like all connected themselves to research centers? But if a billionaire connects themselves to a research center, it doesn't make them a scientist, does it? Like I don't know anything about them. So that would be like, apparently their main thing is investment and philanthropy right now because they're connected. He's gonna do 62 experiments on himself when up there. Okay, which one? I guess it's gonna be the astronaut, right? Because isn't he the oldest one? Aiton Stibble? No, he's not the oldest one. There is 63, 64, and Mark Bethy is 52. So there are two 62-year-olds. I'm not sure which one is it. But all of them are somehow related to jet fighters. They all seem to be able to fly jet fighters. Most of the astronauts are mechanical and electrical engineers, yet do medical research for decades. Oh. I need to work with those work zones. So if we have work zones and enclosures, entrance, herbivore center. Like, what are these enclosures, right? Okay, those are those. Ah, damn it. Work zones. Oh, these seem to take care of these. Fine, fine, okay. No staff in the work zone. We have no one in engineering network. There should be one. Hmm. I'm gonna take a look at it after. Yeah, the results of said experiments are for scientists. Yeah, of course. Could do it like the other way around. Simple as that. You should be 4 stars, 3 star, 3 star, 3 star. You could be trained. That looks good. So let's get those. No, first, let's create a new group, work zone, and that's gonna be enclosures. Water world. We're gonna have a talk area here as well. And one astronaut once said, you can teach a monkey to do experiments, you need a scientist to interpret the results. Yep. Oh yeah, 99% and engineers and nothing more. If someone says engineers and not space engineers and nothing more, like I understand that there are no astrophysicists generally. It's very rare to find someone like that, but saying that only space shuttle changed that. Yep. Can agree with that. Have to agree with that. I need one more somewhere. Quite possibly here. Gonna need some bins too. Because people are pigs. Okay, we have them here. And donation box. So a donation box definitely should be somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. And quite possibly we're behind them. The only only one scientist, pure scientist, not part of the military, ever landed on the moon, despite it was for scientific purposes. Yeah, of course, it was military. And for a long time, he was the only non-military person to ever get to space. Yeah, like I understand why, to a degree. Like overall, it was taken as it is a goal of a scientist to take someone to space, and that someone who is taken to space, A, should be military, and B, needs to be able to do plenty of repairs if something goes wrong. But I guess it's more or less impossible now, isn't it? There's gonna be so much electronics. So much. And it's gonna be so advanced compared to anything from the 60s, 70s. I understand that the insights are still like very advanced, but it's probably, that would be my guess. Please correct me. That it would be to a degree repairable. Unlike today. Where today it's more or less unrepairable, isn't it? Okay, let's get those crocs. By the way, oh yeah, you are being moved. Crocodile. We need some saltwater crocodiles. 10,000. No way. 5,000. No way. Immunity, 0. Okay, you're a good one. Adopt. I'm gonna take you as well. So do I have 2 males? I need a female. It was a decision made by the US president. They first wanted to take daredevils for space because of the risks. And Kennedy chose military test pilots because they flew their machines on and passed the limits they were designed for and always kept their cool. And also you kind of own them. Like, there are jobs where it is very much desirable to have a person who is generally shut up and do the thing. Evel Knievel? Oh, yeah. I remember that one. I had to check the name. I remember the face. I remember the things he did. But that would be pretty stupid, I'd say. Okay. I'm curious if the habitat works. NASA always it's not NASA, I think. It's people behind it. Don't forget that that it is not a scientific thing. It is actually a wow, what kind of a diseased animal? That it is the partially politics as well. I do very much enjoy a TV show that's available right now. That's Space Force. I really like it. I know that it's not like the most correct thing ever, But I do like it. And I like that it shows how much politics is behind everything. Because there is. At least in the United States. There is so much politics. I have to get rid of some of these. Like, we have a new grizzly bear. And this new grizzly bear is nice. Don't get me wrong. He's nice. Oh, he's very nice. His mama is much better, though. So I'm probably gonna get rid of these two bears once they can get... Once I can get rid of them. And hopefully keep the big one. Because I can't breed those. It's a son. Did you see the show? Did you see this TV show? Did you see the Netflix show Space Force? Like, if you saw it and you're looking at it, you're looking at me weird, fine. If you saw just an intro, because it's fun, it's good. Generally, it's good. It doesn't matter that they make fun of it. They know that Space Force is a stupid name. Come on, it's a Steve Carell. It's a Steve Carell thing. He's a good comedian. Yeah, the name Space Force is childish. Yes, it is. That's why they named it like that. It's a comedy show about a group that's partially against NASA, and everybody hates them, and politicians want them to fail. And their only supporter in the Congress is actually about 100 years old congressman who thinks that aliens can kill us at all times. Like, yeah, it is super weird. Yes, Space Command is better, but literally, go and take a look at the show. The show is something that makes fun of this. And I like it. Steve Carell is great. And everything that John Malkovich is in is at least good. At least. It's a freaking John Malkovich. He doesn't do bad stuff. He just good. He does good and great. And considering he has one of the main roles in this, come on. Go and check it. Before you start judging me. The first episode is kind of slow because they're introducing people, and the end of the first episode actually made me laugh out loud. It's great. And in the second season they actually go into a few deeper things as well. They actually tackle PTSD kind of well. Oh no, I did. Sorry. Sorry then. Uh, it was meant for as a new. Yeah, it's a stupid thing. Yeah, but I understand the logic behind it. Like, you have naval forces. The force is in general used as something that's part of the military, and yeah, it's stupid that they changed it. I like Space Command more, but it's also, I understand why someone can think that this is a better name, because it immediately shows that it is part of the military. You know, what can you do about it? What can you do about it except for laughing? I wanted to check those P files. Indian P file. Purity. Alright then. But by the way, really, go and take a look at the show on Netflix. Or download it, whatever. It's a good show. And I created a group, but I did not create anything for the group now. So, what I need to do is probably finish it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Because today I need to start working. I'm gonna get coffee, a little bit of a cake, and start working. And Monday, it's gonna be hopefully normal stream. Tuesday, probably earlier stream, because my wife wants to go to a parrot zoo. And they had slot only in the afternoon, so I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna enjoy it. And on Friday is supposed to be Eastern, so we're probably gonna have friends over, and we're gonna go to the zoo. So there's gonna be 3 normal streams next week. Well, Isley, good luck with everything going on. Enjoy the launch, and see you Monday.